Hello everyone! Time for another Canadian Computer Collector video. Decided I'd have a shower today, put on a shirt with people skiing. We have something really cool that we're going to go through. Something that I never really expected to be doing on this channel because they're A, so hard to come by where I live, and B, let alone something with a box that still has all the packaging. As you've read the title of the video, you already know what's going to happen. We have a PowerMac G4 Cube in the box with the original packaging. So without further ado, let's take a look at this thing. And I just so happen to have it right here. So, first glance, here's the box. Not perfect. I believe this was shipped externally, like there was no other cover on it when it was sent from Ontario to the guy I bought it from. Still not in terrible shape. There's no writing on it. There is extra tape and some shipping labels and stuff like that, but overall I would say it's in medium condition, perhaps. So, gently holding the flaps down, you can take a look at the specs that originally came with this G4 Cube. Sadly, this is the ATI Rage 128 Pro model, so it's only a 16 meg SD graphics card. And it looks like we got the 450 megahertz G4 processor and 64 megs of PC 100 SD RAM. So let's take a peek at our Apple Cube. So dark. Let's just pull all this out and then we'll get better lighting so that we can take a peek at things and actually see them. There we go. And then inside the box, what remains is the cube itself, the power supply and cable, and underneath this piece of styrofoam, we got a pair of speakers. So the styrofoam inside the box is not in terrible condition. We do have a few cracks that seem to be starting. One thing I really appreciate about this design is the modular styrofoam. So, how do we do this here? Oh, I'm an idiot. Here we go. Modular styrofoam, folks. So, paperwork-wise, we have about your speakers. The Apple 1-year limited warranty in US, Canada, Latin America, and the Caribbean. The Apple Computer Incorporated Software License Agreement. A little Apple Care pamphlet. Important Apple Software Proof of Purchase coupons. Mamma mia. And a very cool little booklet here for the G4 Cube. Maybe we'll just move our cube out of the way to look at this. So it shows you how to get set up with some really nice high-resolution photographs. And then on the back, it's just that finished setup. A very simple advertisement for the website and the cover again. So that's really neat. And then we have Le Manuel, not Lin-Manuel, just the manual. So this is basically everything you need to know. Very straightforward stuff. Nice to have a copy of that with the machine, obviously. And lastly, we have some discs. So first up, we have everything else, 10.4. Okay, that probably shouldn't have been first. And inside this little envelope are software installation discs and iMovie 2. How exciting. And here's everything else. So, put this away. I really need to stop saying "so" all the time. It's a pain in the ass. So here's your cube. We got a keyboard and mouse, cube itself, power supply. This is the speakers, lots of pamphlets, and actually there's also, where the hell is this? And actually somewhere there's a Macworld magazine. Oh, I think this is it. The G4 Cube. One of the downsides, which occurs frequently with these things, is that the disk drive did not eject, so the previous owner has removed it. This we could attempt to repair. It might just need some belt rejuvenation. You can also use G3 disk drives, the ejectable ones, in these machines if you do need to replace one. Let's take a look at the cube. Now there's a little bit of light surface wear around the edges. Like I said, this was a daily driver, but it's really not in bad condition. For a machine that was used for about 10 years, I believe he'd said, it's really not in bad shape at all. Our cube power supply, which surprisingly are quite valuable now. A lot of these things tend to kind of burn out and stop working. These speakers with the grills, of course. Anyway, let's get a look at this keyboard and mouse. Well, isn't that nice? Some instructions. Let's tuck all that back in there. And these awful telephone cord looking things here. And then this looks to be a display adapter with a piece of styrofoam stuck to it. And underneath the mouse, there is nothing. What a wonderful world. What do you think, buddy? And lastly, one of the neat things I got from this lot was this custom stand. The original owner had it created based on a drawing he put together as something to help augment the look of his workspace, but also to provide, a space for the cables to run, additional holes for cooling. So I thought it was pretty cool. Gave him $50 for it. It's quite heavy. It should work with this computer, if it does in fact work. It was an untested monitor, so we're rolling the dice here, folks. Rolling the dice of life! Alright, here we go, folks. First test. Go! Something's happening. Hey, we got a boot chime. A very quiet one, but we got one. How's this monitor looking? Monitor works. I need more gold jewelry. All told, it looks like this was a good purchase. I'm very happy with it. So who knows what the future of this thing is? Who knows what the future is for any of us, really, in that regard? What is life? What is love? What is an Apple G4 Cube? The answer lies with you, my friend. So yeah, this is the 1.5 gig, 450 megahertz Cube, just as the box said. So while it's not the most exciting version of this computer, it is true to its packaging. Working on a website soon, so there's going to be, more of a presence online. Hopefully a place where we can collect videos, like-minded people, share knowledge, and other interesting stuff like items for sale, things people find along the way. So as I'm putting this stuff away, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. We're almost at 200 now, which may not seem like a lot, but for someone like myself, it was a nice surprise. And while I do know it's annoying that other creators do this all the time, there is data to support it. So please like this video if you did like it. If not, I'm sorry. If you do like this video, also please subscribe to the channel, as I'm trying to put out more regular content now that it feels like people are watching it, even if it's just a handful of you. Anyway, I tried filming a whole bunch of outros as I was putting this away, and I noticed that I was mostly just talking out my ass and not really saying anything of substance, because I was also trying to put something away. So, here we are, drifting aimlessly through the end of this video, like a teenager who thinks they're going to be a magician for a living. Okay, so according to Macworld, October 2000, the G4 Cube that I have sitting here was worth $1,799 US, A 500 megahertz model sold for $2,229 US, which is really interesting. And actually, this magazine is super cool because on the very next page, they're talking about the newest colors in the G3 iMac and how much those sold for. So the iMac DV Special Edition with the 500 meg processor, 128 megs of RAM, 30 gig hard drive, sold for $1,499 US. Thanks again for joining me. I, of course, am the Canadian Computer Collector. I'm sure this box is messing with the lighting right now. I don't know. You can watch another video. Go watch someone else's video.